The story of Adam and Eve. In the beginning, a long, long time ago, God created the heavens and the earth. He made everything we see around us, the sun, the moon, the stars, the land, the sea, and all the animals. But something was missing. God wanted to create someone special to take care of his beautiful creation, the creation of Adam. So, God formed the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground. He breathed life into Adam, and Adam became a living being. God placed Adam in a wonderful garden called the Garden of Eden. This garden was a paradise, filled with beautiful trees, colorful flowers, and all kinds of animals. There were two special trees in the middle of the garden, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. The Garden of Eden. The Garden of Eden was a magnificent place. It had everything Adam could ever need. There were rivers flowing through the garden, providing fresh water. The trees were full of delicious fruits, and the animals were friendly and playful. Adam had the important job of taking care of the garden and naming all the animals. He named the lions, the elephants, the birds, and even the tiny insects. God told Adam, "You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, for if you do, you will surely die." Adam listened carefully and obeyed God's command. The creation of Eve. God saw that Adam was lonely and needed a companion, so he caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. While Adam was sleeping, God took one of his ribs and created a woman, Eve, to be Adam's helper and friend. When Adam woke up and saw Eve, he was overjoyed. He said, "This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, for she was taken out of man." Adam and Eve lived together in the beautiful Garden of Eden. They enjoyed each other's company and had a close relationship with God. They were both naked and felt no shame because they were innocent and pure. The temptation. One day, a sneaky serpent came to Eve. The serpent was very clever and wanted to trick Eve. It asked her, "Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?" Eve replied, "We may eat fruit from the trees in the garden, but God said we must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden, or we will die." The serpent said, "You will not surely die. God knows that when you eat from it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit on the tree. It looked delicious and she wanted to be wise, so she took some and ate it. She also gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. The fall. As soon as they ate the fruit, Adam and Eve realized they were naked. They felt ashamed and sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves. When they heard God walking in the garden, they hid among the trees. God called out to Adam, "Where are you?" Adam replied, "I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam blamed Eve, saying, "The woman you put here with me, she gave me some fruit from the tree, and I ate it." Eve blamed the serpent, saying, "The serpent deceived me, and I ate." The consequences. God was very sad that Adam and Eve had disobeyed him. He told the serpent, "Because you have done this, you are cursed above all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life." To Eve, God said, "I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." To Adam, God said, "Because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree, the ground is cursed because of you. Through painful toil, you will eat food from it all the days of your life. It will produce thorns and thistles for you, and you will eat the plants of the field. By the sweat of your brow, you will eat your food until you return to the ground." Life outside the garden. God made garments of skin for Adam and Eve to wear and then sent them out of the Garden of Eden. He placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life, so they could not return and eat from it. Although Adam and Eve had to leave the beautiful garden, God still loved them and took care of them. They had to work hard and face many challenges, but they also had children and began the human family. Lessons from the story. The story of Adam and Eve teaches us many important lessons. **** Obedience. It's important to listen to and obey God's commands. Consequences. Our actions have consequences, and disobedience can lead to difficult outcomes. God's love even when we make mistakes. God still loves us and provides for us.
And
This story
disobedience can
reminds
lead
us
to
that God
difficult
created
outcomes.
us with love
God's love
and has a
even when we
plan for
make
our
mistakes.
lives. Even
God
when we
still
face
loves us and
challenges,
provides
we
for
can
us.
trust in
This
His love
story
and
reminds
guidance.
us that God created us with love and has a plan for our lives. Even when we face challenges, we can trust in His love and guidance. I hope you enjoy.